everybody, it's Katie. I'm going to do a little bit of everything on this video. Today I went to visit my friend's mother who is having, well, she already had her gastric bypass 2 weeks ago today, and they finally weighed her, and it just seemed like an endless task to get her weighed, but they finally went in and weighed her, and she's lost 27 pounds. I was so happy for her. I tried to describe it to her son because he thought she should have lost more, and I was like, you need to think that's 5.5 bags of flour. I mean, you really have to put it into perspective. Like, to try and hold that much all at once and carry it around all day, that's a big load off of her in 2 weeks. So I was really happy for her there. What else? My friend Candy, who is also in one of my funny videos that I have listed on my channel, came into town from North Carolina, and she brought her 2-year-old son with her, and he's 1 month younger than my son. So, they got to spend a lot of time together, have a lot of fun. We got to scrapbook while they slept, which was fun. Let's see. She was here for 2 days, and it was really good to see her. I just saw her a few weeks ago, but we normally don't get to see each other for months at a time. And luckily we have a big guest room, and her son can come and stay, and they get along so good. So we got to go to all the craft stores. Well, not all of them. We got to go to 2. And she went and got her hair done by my Michael, the guy that does my hair, which, looking at this mess right now, you'd never really know it, but my thyroid's all crazy, so my hair's a nice dry mess. Pretty, huh? Yeah, anyway. So, let's see, Friday is my mental psych evaluation. Kind of nervous, you know? You never know what kind of things they're going to ask. If anyone's had that, which I'm sure some of you have had to for your insurance, what type of things did they ask? I mean, is it going to be something where I'm going to have to go regularly, or is it a one-time visit thing? I'm not exactly sure what they're going to expect of me. So, just give me some feedback on that, what you've experienced. I'd love to hear firsthand experience. It really puts me at ease. A girl subscribed to my channel this week who was in the same exact situation I was, and that felt great to know that someone was in my shoes. Someone knew about the polycystic ovaries, about how much of a hassle it is, and to know that she's doing better and that she actually did lose weight, because that was one thing I worried about. I've done all these things to try and diet with it, and nothing would come off. I got to thinking, well, what if you don't lose weight with this? But I guess to an extent you lose weight regardless, if you follow the program right. So that was really comforting. I thank you so much. You know who you are. I'm not going to list your name because I don't want to invade any type of privacy or anything like that. But she's on my channel and has some great videos I recommend you watch. Let's see. Not a whole lot going on this week. I kind of took it easy, and then when Candy came into town, we got to, play, and the boys got to play, so I had a good time, good visit with her. It's funny, she's been my friend for 4 years, and my best friend for 3 years. And we've really gotten to know each other, but every time I see her, we learn something new about each other. So that was nice. And she knows what I mean. I'm doing alright. I kind of hit this little emotional stump this week where, I just worry about what if something happens and I put a financial strain on my family? I would hate that. I would really hate to think that I was the cause of a financial strain. I've gotten past what people think about the surgery. I could care less, really, what people think about my decision. You know, I don't judge other people for their decisions. I really would like it if they didn't judge me for mine, but if they do, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. My fears are mostly on a financial level. Um, just because we're not living above our means, but we're not living below either. We're kind of like just, the average American working to make sure our bills are paid and there's a little play money every once in a while. And, my husband got his family medical leave, approved already, which is nice. They just need a date. So, God's providing for us, really putting everything into place. And I think that God really knows that I am the type of person where if something doesn't go really smoothly quickly, then I worry too much, and I don't think that, I know that our God's not a God of confusion. He's not the creator of confusion. And that's me. That's something I need to get over. I need to give the reins over and just, go with it. Things are going smoothly for a reason. I just need to, sit back, and if I run into a situation with it where something doesn't get approved or something doesn't go right, then it's not meant to be at that time. I have to go. I have an appointment with my referring doctor, who actually is my lady doctor. And he said that since I hadn't had a yearly, that I was going to have to do that before he filled out my form referring me. So that's lovely. I was hoping that I could skate past that, but I know it's precautionary stuff, but it's just one thing after another that it's going to be unpleasant. But it's unpleasant living like this. This is unpleasant. So, I'm going to bring it on home. I, like I said earlier, if you guys know of what different stages and things that you went through with your mental psych evaluation, if you had to go more than once, if you just had to go one time, any information's fine. Check out my buddies that I'm subscribed to, or that have subscribed to me. Some nice people, really uplifting, and good to know that you're not alone. So if you're just starting this out, it's perfect. It's really been peaceful for me to, know that I have that support system. Even if I only have 5, I can switch that if you click that little subscribe button over there if you're a first-time viewer. Tell your friends. I'd love to have the company along the way, and I'll just keep informing you of all the different steps I've gone through. Like I said, it's going really fast, so I don't really have time to take it in. Maybe I'll look back on these one day and I'll say, whoa, it really didn't take that long at all. So, have a good night. I'm surprised my son didn't come in here and interrupt everything. Knock on wood. You guys take care, and if you want to leave me a comment, I'll answer every comment that I get. Thanks.